Hey there YouTube, Wrestling Optimus here. We're doing ourselves a live unboxing video today, so I hope you're going to enjoy it. We got a bunch of wrestling and I believe it's all WWE products, but we are going to be using them for AEW. But before we begin, I did just want to tell you about the shirt I'm wearing today. Not to get too personal and to make this as fast as I can, back in 2015, I went through a number of personal crises and found myself basically kind of going into isolation. And in that self-imposed isolation, I refound pro wrestling that I had really enjoyed and loved when I was a kid in the late 90s, early 2000s. And one of the biggest ways that I found it was through the What Culture YouTube channel. And in particular, the guys who are currently over at Cultaholic. So, to honor Mr. Ross Twiddell and his former gimmick, I want to let you guys know that I am still loyal, and I still watch you pretty much every day. And thank you for everything that you're doing, including Ross and Tom Campbell are doing a podcast today, or I guess it released today, all about wrestling and mental health. So thank you again for everything you guys do. You're really awesome, and you've done a lot for me. But that's not what today is about. Today is about unboxing wrestling goodies. So, we're going to open up some stuff, and the first thing we have is ridiculous. Found this in the toy aisle while looking for some figures. It's a Fiend, a vest, I guess. I think it's for children, but I'm a pretty small guy, so we're going to see if I can actually fit into this thing. Alright, so let's take this apart here. Okay, looks like we got a Velcro system in the back, maybe. Alright. Can we get this over the helmet? That would be funny. Alright, there we go. So, it's Velcro, but the belt on the bottom is not. So here we go. Maybe get my arm through the armband. Did I do this right? I think so. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually Velcro it in the back here, but... Alright. Looks like I'm wearing a crop top. Let me pull the sleeves out here. Alright. So there we go. Yeah, there's no way that Velcro's ever going together in the back. I don't know. Maybe. There we go. Alright. So there you go. I am the Universal Champion. The Fiend Universal Champion. Alright. So I guess I'll leave this on for the video. Next up. This one is pretty funny. This is an inflatable WWE belt. Looks like it does come in Universal as well, but this one is likely going to just be black. I find it funny because we have AJ, sure, why not? AJ, Daniel Bryan, of course, yeah, sure. And Jinder Mahal. Great representation there. Nobody's on the back, it's just a kid. So here we go. This is Soft and Safe Airnormous Inflatable Championship Title Belt. Get that open there. Alright. So, oh my goodness, this is actually, this is legit. Thing is, it is in fact Airnormous. I don't know, it's probably solid 5 feet wide. Can't even get it in frame here. So I'm about 5'6", 5'7", and they say your wingspan is roughly your height. So yeah, this is probably a solid 5 feet. It's pretty much my entire wingspan. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to blow this sucker up off camera. So there.
Welcome to Intermission.
Alright, so that thing was It's long, but it's thin, so it barely took any time to blow up. But there you go. That is our inflatable. Let me put it on. Whoa. Inflatable belt. Oh my goodness. This thing's huge. Ooh. There we go. Alright, what's next? Alright, so now all that's left. Oh, throw that box over there, why not? Alright, next. Here we go. Everybody's been talking about these. So here's what's weird. I honestly didn't know that these were like coming out. But everybody's acting like these are super rare. Like they almost like they're the AEW Unrivaled, I guess. But my Target, I went in not even knowing these existed, and they had multiple giant fully stocked displays. So I just kind of picked through about 5 or 6 of these Jakes, found the one with the best face paint that looked the least derpy, and grabbed him. So here we go. We got a Jake the Snake. It comes with an actual snake, which is really, really cool. And I'm going to be able to use this if I do end up making a Lance Archer out of this Heidenreich here. I'll be able to pair them up and put them together. So there you go. I still plan on using that Heidenreich face to make a Darby Allin, possibly. But I still need to find a good body to put that head on. Anyway, as Matt Cardona would say, let's let her breathe. Don't really care about this packaging. I know this is supposed to be some sort of fancy whatever, but I'm actually playing with these, so don't really care about that. I do like to keep these backgrounds around, and this one's pretty cool, so we'll keep this nice Legends around whenever I want to maybe do some photography with the Legends style figure. There are the boxes. Alright, so we got, first things first, we got the bag for the snake. That's pretty cool. And looks like we got a couple of hands. There we go. So we got a left and right hand that are pointing. So we got pointer fingers. You can see that. There you go. Alright. See if we can get that snake out there. Get rid of that. Alright, so here's our snake. It's actually pretty cool. Very long. Didn't expect that. And then here is our Jake Roberts. It is an elite, so we have that nice torso articulation there. Hold that up to the camera. See, he's got a nice Jerry curl going in the back. Real nice detailing here on the legs. So we got some purple pants with the snake in blue along the legs there. And again, being the elite, we also have ankle articulation. And we have thigh articulation. And we have kneecap articulation. So that always makes sitting in chairs especially easy. But here we go. The stand test. I'm going to set him down here. See if he stands up. Oh, beautifully. Wow. Yeah, no, perfect. So there you go. A perfect Jake Roberts to serve as a manager for my Lance Archer. So we'll grab the snake, grab all that, set it over here. Okay. One more hand. Cool. Next up, this is funny. I hope you guys like this. Well, before I open it, I'll show it off. This is a Mike Kanellis. Now, the reason that I got this is not to do Impact reviews. I don't have enough figures to do that. No, this is because, if you look at him, he's a bald guy in basic trunks with a beard. That's right. I now have a John Silver. So we're going to increase the ranks of our kind of makeshift Dark Order here. it is a basic, which is fine. And, of course, it says the opportunist on his butt. Don't recall him being the opportunist, but, yeah, I guess in a pinch I can always tape over that, or paint over that, I should say. However, otherwise he's pretty basic, which is good. Doesn't have a lot of tattoos. Looks like maybe something on the shoulder here. But I don't believe John Silver has much in the way of tattoos, so I think this really works out. I'm 90% sure he's going to be much shorter than my Brody Lee, just because my Brody Lee is one of my tallest figures. So that's also going to be really good, considering the height difference in real life. But there you go. This is my new Mike Kanellis / John Silver of the Dark Order. And then finally, you may have been seeing in some of my videos that I've been using a Chase variant blue Lana to stand in for Penelope Ford in Miro segments. I'm still looking for somebody that looks like Kip Sabian, but in the meantime, I've been using that Lana figure because I thought, you know what, it honestly looks just like Penelope Ford. The same kind of one-piece outfit and the same blonde long hair. So I decided to just go out and get the other one. So I already have the blue. This is the red. I actually forget which one's the Chase and which one isn't. I've seen pretty much equal of each out there, so I'm not even sure at this point. But I can use them interchangeably for both Lana and Penelope Ford, depending on what they're wearing that night. Now I have both blue and red to choose from. But hey, why not bust that open real quick? Got it on sale somewhere real cheap. I think it was $5, so again, do not let your collection habits, whatever they may be, in my case figures, ever put you out financially. Please always collect responsibly, people, especially in the height of an economic crisis. But there you go. Nice basic figure, but it does look really good just as a basic kind of blonde chick, to be honest. For anybody, we'll check the stand test here. As with most basics, you gotta be careful just because they don't have the ankle articulation, so sometimes if the feet are leaning forward or backward, you're gonna have to adjust that waist to get them to actually stand up properly, although this one's really good. Looks like it might lean forward just a tiny bit, so yeah, maybe lean her back a little bit when you're standing her up, but otherwise, pretty darn sturdy. I really like that. And just looking at the makeup here, it does look like Lana, don't get me wrong, but it also just kind of looks like, again, generic blonde, so you can kind of use that for Penelope Ford, for, I don't know, random models. If they have the Sweeper Girls for Kenny Omega, I can bring out both my Lanas and have them be the Sweeper Girls, I guess. Give them some brooms. Although, looks like we got 2 fists, so she can't exactly hold anything. That's a bit of a bummer there. And unfortunately with these basics, you usually can't change out the hands, but it is what it is. Anyway, there's 3 figures, an inflatable belt, and a really goofy looking vest that I decided to put on to make myself look stupid on the internet. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please do all that normal YouTube stuff if you like this. Like the video. Share it with anybody that you can think of who's into action figures or pro wrestling. And of course, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell to get notifications whenever I drop videos. I'm going to be doing AEW reviews moving forward. Until I get a new stage built, I am refraining from WWE reviews, but that's okay. I'm going to be doing some more figure hunts and, of course, unboxings whenever I do get new stuff. So keep it right here on the Wrestling Optimist YouTube channel, and I will catch you later.